What's up? Hi. Happy Tuesday. It's not Monday like we normally do. I'll explain why we're going live on Tuesday and not Monday in uno momento. I'm just going to let some people hop on here. I tried to start tonight a little before 6, so hopefully by the time 6 hits and we're good to get going, people will be on. Hey, Facebook user. So if you guys haven't watched a live before, I use a streaming service called StreamYard to stream in my Facebook group, Six Figure Stylist, which is a business building group for hairstylists, and to stream to YouTube at the same time. But because the Facebook group is a private group, StreamYard cannot show me your names unless you look in the caption box up top and just accept that permission. So, hi friends, if you will, accept that permission. So then that way when you leave me comments and we're live, I know who I'm talking to. So if you don't want to accept it, it's fine. I just need you to type out your name so I can see who you are. Oh, that's not going to work. Sorry, I'm trying to get some better lighting going in here. I'm wearing a hat today. I don't normally wear hats, and I wasn't aware of how it would block my face so much. It's not good. Okay. Hey, Mel, I see you. So today, sorry, my cat always knows when we're going live and he's going nuts in my kitchen. So today we are going live on Tuesday. If you normally watch my lives in here, we normally go live on Monday. So unfortunately, we were unable to go live last night because this totally unavoidable, just really unexpected circumstance came up. I forgot. So I realized at 9 p.m. last night, my time, and I looked like a homeless person, and I tried to be a little more presentable when I go live with you guys, so it just wasn't going to work. So I figured we'd go live today. So I hope you guys can still check this out, even though we kind of switched up our day, because I've got a really cool topic that I want to share with you guys today. So if you guys are watching this, like I said, I stream on Facebook in this group and on my YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube and you want to join the business building group that I have for hairstylists, check out the description box below after the video because I'll type the link so you can join. So what we're going to talk about today is how to read your clients' minds. I have a pretty simple way to do this, but I mean, just think about how great it would be if you could really understand, are your clients, why aren't they buying retail from me? Or did they really like their hair because they said that they liked it, but maybe are they just the kind of person that doesn't get excited, or did they not like it? Or am I moving too slow? Just all these things that I know I think in my mind, and maybe I'm just a weird, anxious person, but it just really helps to be able to know what your clients are thinking. So this magic voodoo trick that I figured out is by creating a client satisfaction survey. The easiest way to figure out what your clients are thinking is just to ask them. And by doing a survey, you can ask them anonymously, which is awesome. So I'm sorry, my phone is blowing up. I use a service called SurveyMonkey. It's all online, it's free, and you can create anonymous surveys to send to your clients. And I think by giving them the opportunity to really share their opinions with you anonymously, you will get the most honest answers. So that way you can totally figure out what areas you could use some improvement on and what areas you are just totally excelling in. So it's a really good tool. I like doing surveys every couple of months and sending them out to clients that have come in recently, just so that way I can make sure that I am staying consistent. And I think clients also like to see you doing those kinds of things because it shows that you really care about your business and that you are dedicated to becoming the best business owner that you can be. So what I thought we would go over today, well, before we go over the survey, have you guys ever done this before? You guys that are watching, have you thought about doing satisfaction surveys, or have you sent any or anything like that? Let me know, and then I'll go ahead and pull up this survey that I just sent out this morning. So I created it last night, and the way SurveyMonkey is set up, there's a couple different ways that you can share your surveys. I just actually copy a link and I message it directly to my clients, and I'll just go through my book and see who I've had come in the salon like in the past month or two. And I send them a message and I say, "Hi, love." It's just an easy copy and paste message, so I don't even put the name in. I just say, "Hi, love. Would you mind taking a short client survey when you have a second? It will help me continue to make sure, it will help me make sure I continue to improve in the salon. Smiley face. Thanks so much." And then I link the survey. Oh my God. I always feel so ghetto when I do this, but this is what it looks like. If you can see that you guys can't see this at all, can you? Anyway, it's just a link. You can just see where it says client satisfaction survey, which is what I named the survey. So then I normally have a really good response from it. People will do it pretty quickly. And the survey will actually only take like a minute or two to do. So I try to keep it pretty short. I have 10 questions. And if you guys want, I'll go over them with you now. So if you guys want to create a survey that's like this, feel free to steal my questions or modify them however works best for you and your business. Let's check our comments. Facebook user says, "Never thought of it." Definitely give it a try, Facebook user. Also, I can't see who you are, so either accept the permission up above or just type out your name. Audra says, "Square sends out something. I always get emails when someone fills it out." I've gotten those too. I use Square too, and I think it gives people the opportunity to leave some feedback, so that it's a pretty cool feature too. So I'm going through SurveyMonkey right now. And let's see how I get to my questions. Do you guys want to hear the responses too, or do you just want to hear the questions that I've come up with? Let me know. Or we can just do both. So question number 1 is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with your hair? 10 being the happiest. So SurveyMonkey gives you a ton of really cool options. You can do like multiple choice or comment boxes or yes or no or whatever. But I actually have this set up as a slider scale, so they can slide from 0 to 10 and actually choose on the scale how happy they are. So I've had 6 people fill this out. They went through and did the whole survey. So the 6 people that have filled it out all gave me 10s across the board. So that's super awesome. And I don't always get that response for sure. And I kind of like getting mixed responses because then it really keeps me on my game. If someone gives me less than 10, it's really, really motivational because then I know I need to up something and do something better than what I'm currently doing in the salon. But for this survey, my clients that have filled it out so far have given me 10s across the board. So yay me. My next question following that up immediately is a comment box question. And the question is, if you selected anything less than a 10, what would get you to a 10? And I have this marked as you don't have to answer this question. So you can only, if you obviously selected a 10, then you have nothing to say. But if you have any like comments on why you're not a 10, you can enter that here. I did have 3 people reply to this. One said already a 10, one said not applicable, and the other one said it's a 10, love my hair. So yay, cool. Number 3 is, how did you initially find me in my business? And I have this one set up as multiple choice. My options are referral, Instagram, Facebook, or other. And then other is actually other with a comment box. So it says, please specify. So if you found me through any other method, I want to know where you found me, so I can drive more traffic to that. But I actually had 100% of my clients that filled out this survey came from Facebook. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, that is due to my fully booked client building system. I know I talk about it all the time, but that's how I've grown my entire business here. And that's why all of my clients have found me through Facebook. So if you guys are in need of a new way to market yourself, or if you're just feeling a little kind of like lost in your marketing, definitely check that out. You can check it out on, I can never do this, hairbykate.com. And then there is like a system where you can just go through, it's a little PDF, and it tells you exactly the steps that I take to use Facebook to market and bring in clients every day. Facebook user says, hi, pretty boss lady. Hey, you. Can't see who you are though. So click the link up top and just accept that permission so StreamYard, my streaming service, can share your name with me. Thanks. Okay. So if you guys have any questions about my questions, feel free to leave a comment too. I know I get going kind of fast here. Okay, question number 4. Why do you choose to see me as your stylist? And this is a comment box question. I have all of these other questions ticked off as you have to answer, like you can't skip any more questions. So my responses here, these are so sweet, like so nice. Okay, so one person said, I saw that you were young and fun. I love your personal style and look, and therefore I knew that you would know what I wanted as well. I knew that you would do a good job because we were around the same age. Cool. Somebody said your personality and talent. Thanks. Very talented, amazing colorist and professional, warm and welcoming as well. Another one said, love the cool hair posts, and I think you do a great job, and you're really nice too. Another one said, I looked at her profile pictures and loved the way she did hair. And another one said, to see your talent. So those are, I mean, just like the nicest. I have the best clients, I swear. So awesome feedback from them. And that also lets me know what got them in. So we know they all came from Facebook, but it looks like what most people are saying is my pictures, hair posts, profile pictures. They liked how I did hair. They thought I was talented. So I'm assuming all of that is coming through Facebook, and that's because I share so many hair posts all over my Facebook. So if you see my Facebook at all, you're immediately just like bombarded by my work. So I think that really helps bring people in initially. Okay, go back. All right, question number 5. Do you find my booking system to be easy and effective? So my 3 options here, this is multiple choice. The first one is easy, flawless, and efficient. The second one is easy enough, but sometimes challenging. The third one is it's nearly impossible for me. I feel like I need a tutorial. So I had all 6 of my clients that have filled this out so far have said my booking system is easy, flawless, and efficient. I do book a lot of my clients through direct messages on Facebook, but then I also have an amazing online booking system that I think we're actually going to go over in a future live. What are you guys using for booking now? Are you booking online or, oh my God, please don't tell me you guys are still using a paper book because I think I would die. But let me know what you're using, and if you think you would want to do like an online booking breakdown for a future live, I thought it'd be kind of cool. Maybe not, I don't know. Okay, number 6. Oh, number 6. This was the biggest eye-opener for me, and honestly, exactly what I want when I do a survey, because when I'm doing a survey, I love getting all the nice compliments and stuff, but I'm really digging for ways that I can improve. So question number 6 was, do you purchase your hair styling products from me? Shampoos, conditioners, stylers, etc. I had one person say yes, 3 people say no, and 2 people say sometimes. So this is my biggest, like, oh, this is like, I'm sure you guys have heard the term aha moments. This is my aha moment from this survey. So let me see. After you put up a survey, why do I even try to do this? This is what your, that's a little better. This is what your analyze page on SurveyMonkey will look like. They show you like really cool graphs, so it makes it super easy to figure out who is answering what. And then that one was obviously a multiple choice. You could either choose yes, no, or maybe. So 50% of the people that did the survey are not buying their retail from me. So that shows me immediately like I am doing something wrong. I have to get my retail better. So that's actually what I'm going to be studying personally. I just downloaded a new book on Audible today, actually before I even got these results in, just because I could kind of feel that I just felt like my retail was kind of slipping. So I downloaded a new book on Audible about sales, and I'm just really going to be doing a ton of research and figuring out how I can improve that. So I know a lot of people do struggle with retail. I used to be just really good at it, and I don't know where I started slipping, but I obviously started slipping somewhere. So I'm going to figure out why, and I'll share what I learn with you guys when I figure it out. So question number 7 piggybacks off of that. It is a comment box question, and it says, if no or sometimes, where do you purchase your retail, and why do you purchase from there? So my answers here, it's like everyone gave me the same answer basically. One person did say I already purchased with you. One person said Amazon or other stores because it's cheaper. Amazon because it's cheaper. Costco because of the cost. Publix, it's cheaper. So everyone is telling me that they don't get their retail from me because it's too expensive. So I don't really believe that. I think that's what they believe. But I charge a lot for my hair colors. I live in a really, just the cost of living here and everything is really, really high. Most of my colors, my average client spend is around $300. So for them to say that they can't buy a $20 bottle of shampoo because it's too expensive, that's not really why. I think that goes back to me. I'm not delivering enough value in that product. I'm probably not doing as good of a job explaining to them why these shampoos cost more than the $5 bottle you can get at Publix. My cat is like breaking out of my window right now. But that's definitely, it's not the price. They think it's the price, but you can't spend $300 on your hair color and then not want to spend $20 on shampoo. And I don't really use a really expensive brand. Most of my products are around $25. So in comparison to Publix, yes, my shampoos are expensive, but are they really expensive just looking at them by themselves? No. So that goes just to tell me, like, I got to step it up in there. I'm not doing something right. I'm not explaining the just what you'll get from my shampoos versus Publix shampoos. And I didn't mean to make this like a retail episode, but yeah, like I said, that's what hit me in the heart from doing my survey. So I have a lot to say on it. So really going to be studying retail and figuring out how I can make that improve. And if you guys want to do like a retail episode, let me know and I'll share what I found, because hopefully it's good stuff and I can fix this 50% issue that I'm having. Okay, moving on. Question number 8, rate my time management skills. So this is multiple choice. There's 3 answers. You can choose I'm always seen on time. I'm usually seen within 5 minutes of my scheduled time. Or I feel like I'm often waiting more than 5 minutes, even when I arrive on time. So 5 out of my 6 people said that they are always seen on time. And one person said, I'm usually seen within 5 minutes of my scheduled time. And even though that's a really good percentage, that's like 83% of my people said that they were seen on time. I'm not going to let that one person slip through the cracks. So I'm going to take that and keep that in mind for me, so that I know I always need to be in my suite, ready to go, have everything set up, and just ready to start as soon as they walk in, because that's the worst feeling for me, is going in somewhere when I have an appointment and then being made to wait. It makes me feel like you don't respect my time. And that's not the kind of person I would want to continue a business relationship with. So even though it was just 1 out of my 6 people that said that, I'm definitely going to make sure to be a little more conscientious about starting their appointment the second that they walk in. I've always thought it would be cool to raise the price a bit and have chemical services include shampoo and conditioner. That's a really good point. I worked at a salon at one point that we did that with our keratin treatments. Your keratin shampoo and conditioner were already factored in to your keratin price. And it really worked well with the keratin. I honestly would have to kind of do some research into that and get a feel for just how I would feel about it doing it with all of my colors, because then you have to think about when they come in for a touch up, if they don't need their shampoo again, or just little like details like that. But that is a really cool point to think of. And I actually do that with my Olaplex. Anytime I do a lightener, I've already factored in the cost of Olaplex, because that is one thing that I'm totally adamant about. Like, you have to have Olaplex in your lightener whenever we lighten. So, but cool point though. I like it. If you decide to do it, come back and let us know how it works out for you, because that is a really cool point, and I applaud you for thinking outside of the box. I love it. Okay, number 9 is rate the efficiency of your appointments with me. Again, it's multiple choice. There are 3 answers. The first one says, I really enjoy our visits and feel like I'm in and out in a time frame that I'm comfortable with. I feel like I could probably be finished a bit faster and still get great results from you. I just love our time together and wish it were longer. So this is just to kind of see where my clients are standing on, like, do they feel like I take way too long? Do they feel like I rush through their services, or are they totally happy with how much time they're actually spending in the chair? And all of my people said, I really enjoy our visits. I feel like I'm in and out in a time frame that I'm comfortable with. So right on the money there. And then my last question is another comment box, and it says, please share any other comments that you have below. I actually did make this one optional too. I lied earlier when I said that these were all mandatory. But the responses I got, again, are so nice. They say, you're an amazing stylist. I have never felt more comfortable getting my hair done. I have always had anxiety about the past when getting my hair done, and with you, it is something I look forward to. You're always willing to work with me and be understanding of my wants and needs when it comes to my hair. Also, we have such amazing conversations because you are so personable and you have such a great aura in your salon. One person said, so glad I found you. Another one said, you're amazing. I'm a very satisfied client. Will always use you moving forward. Another one said, I've never gotten my hair done regularly until now. It's fun, easy, and I always feel like my hair looks good when I leave. And then the last one said, love my hair, with a bunch of heart emojis. So that last one is kind of a feel good. Again, it does open doors if clients do have suggestions, to leave those there for you. And like I said, I love getting all the good compliments. Like, they make me feel super happy. But I also love when I get negative comments too. It hurts for sure. I've done surveys before where I've gotten negative. Nothing like super bad, but just critical comments, I guess you say. Just things that I could improve on. And I really, really appreciated those, because even though it's an anonymous survey, I think it's kind of hard for people to share more negative things. So I was very appreciative to get those because it helps me grow. Those nice comments are awesome and I love them, but those aren't helping me grow at all. So anytime, if you guys put this out there and you do get anything negative, don't feel discouraged. Just remember that these clients they obviously care about you as a business owner, or they wouldn't be doing this survey, even though it's only 2 minutes. So just take it and just listen to what they're saying, try not to get offended, and just realize that you can become a better stylist and a better business owner because you're lucky enough to have this feedback. Let's check out our comments over here. Audra says, I always try to put the product I'm using into my client's hands, tell them feel it. It really seems to plant seeds, hand the bottle after you use it. Yeah, I do that too. And honestly, I can tell, like I said earlier, I noticed even before I did my survey, I could just feel that my retail was slacking. And the Audible book that I've started listening to about sales is called, I think it's called No Thanks, I'm Just Looking. I'll try to find it and link it below. But just the little bit that I've listened to so far, the narrator was like, can you honestly say you've really, really pitched every client? And I was like, no, because there's those times that I'm just like honestly tired, or I just don't want to do it for whatever reason. I just don't do it. I won't tell people sometimes what I'm putting in their hair, or I normally do ask at the end at least, but I just don't give the full effort all the time in retail. And I haven't been recently, but I'm glad that the survey really opened my eyes to that too. So that's definitely been my biggest takeaway. So now I'm excited to go in and kind of study and research retail and sales strategies and stuff. And I think it's going to be fun. Hopefully it'll help me improve and make a lot of money. So I think that's all I had for you guys today. Do you guys have questions, comments, anything you'd like to go over before I leave? I didn't do my hair today. I haven't shampooed it in a long time, so I was wearing this hat, so I went extra heavy on my makeup just for you guys. I didn't look like this morning. Do you send it out after every service? No, I'll do, you could for sure. If you wanted to just kind of get into the habit of after a client leaves, going ahead and sending them a survey, but I actually kind of do mine every couple of months. I would like to get a little more on a system with it. So maybe do it like once every quarter and then go back and send it to everyone that's come in that time frame. But that's pretty cool too, sending it out after every service. I would say maybe give them like a day or two if you want to do it that way. Another thing I've kind of considered was I went to Taco Bell the other day, and this lady gave me my receipt and said, there's a survey here. If you do the survey, come back and write your survey code down and we'll give you a free drink. So I wonder if there's a way on SurveyMonkey, if you could give them a code or something, because it's anonymous, you wouldn't know who did it. But if there's some way for you to track who did it and maybe even offer some kind of incentive, like if you fill out my survey, I'll give you 10% off your next visit or something. I didn't do that though, because I normally have a pretty good response just from the surveys, just asking people to do it. But yeah, do what you think. I mean, worst case, just test it out. And then if it's not working, then try something else. It's all a learning process. Somebody, okay. Facebook users, I can't see who you are. There's a link up top that just allows my streaming service to see your name. I hit myself in the face just then. So if you click that, then I'll be able to see who you are. Or if you don't want to accept that permission, just type out a name, your name in the comment box so I can see who I'm talking to. But Facebook user says, I see it as part of my job, like I'm required, and honestly, people expect you to. I missed the beginning about the survey. Yeah, you're totally right, Facebook user. And that, yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. And I do think that I've like fallen short on that end, but I think you're right. Yeah, your clients expect you to talk about retail because they don't know. They expect you to educate them on what you're doing. So, yeah, I totally think you're right. And I need to get in that same mindset as you. And then we have, and as far as you missed the beginning of the survey, I'm going to post it back in the group. So you can just go back and watch it on replay right after. Okay, so this is, hey, Dawn. So you guys that are watching, Dawn here was my original cosmetology instructor. So I'm so happy that she's here. She's such a wonderful woman. Okay, why not hand it to them when they leave? Pre-stamp to send. Big. Oh, that's good. And then put them in a drawing. That's a really cool idea. Yeah, that's awesome. I think the only downside to doing that versus doing it online would be you lose the analytics portion, which I kind of tried to show you here, but so you guys know I normally share my screen with you so you could see exactly what I was talking about, but my boyfriend for some reason keeps taking his second monitor with him when he goes places. Like, it's like he doesn't want us to succeed. I'm just kidding. It's his monitor and he's out of town. So I just am having to like rough it with you guys. But anyway, so here, I want you guys to see this so bad. You can't see this at all, can you? Anyway, so basically when you do it online through SurveyMonkey, they give you like a whole analytics page so you can see all of your answers broken down into different like graphs and like pie charts and really cool stuff that makes it easy just to go through and glance as a whole. And then you also have the option to do, like, you can look at just, well, I guess you could do this if it was a physical copy too, but you have the option to just look at one person's answers. So even though it's anonymous, you can just see one person's answers to see how just one person's entire guest experience is. But yeah, if you did that physically, like on pen and paper, you could definitely obviously see just one person's answers too. But I do like the analytical portion of it, and I think it's neat. But I like the physical copy idea too. That would be a really good method for tracking who's filled them out and maybe provide them with some kind of reward after. By the way, I now tell my students about you. You're so nice. I'm so glad you're here. You're so sweet. Yay. Yeah. No, so I'll try to get better about making sure. I just need to buy my own monitor so I can share the screen with you guys. But yeah, just play around with SurveyMonkey though if you're curious about seeing how their analytics actually look. Because it's just a really cool feature and it's all totally free. Like, I mean, there are some like tiers so you can pay for different options, but I've always just used the free one and I get really, really good results just from that. So cool. Dawn says, my school is closed today, so my students aren't here. Why are you closed on a Tuesday? It's wild. Yes. So if somebody actually doesn't mind typing out this website in the comments for me, it's www.surveymonkey.com. I don't know why I said monkey, so weird. Monkey, SurveyMonkey. Sorry. Yes, SurveyMonkey, that's what it's called. Sorry, I can't talk today. But yeah, so circling back to our title here, how to get into your clients' minds. the best way to do it is just to ask them. And I think by asking them and giving the opportunity for them to answer anonymously, you will get a ton of really just honest feedback that's going to help you grow as a business owner and as a stylist. Thank you, Don. Gonna pop that up right there. So yeah, give it a go. If you guys have any questions, let me know at any time. If you have topics that you want to go over in our lives, I actually took one of those really just like inspirational showers last night where I went in and came out of the shower with like 4 ideas for lives. So I've got a lot of stuff lined up for like the next month. But if there's something you guys really want to see or go over, you can always shoot me a message. Or, just leave it up to me to do all the planning on my own. It's fine. Either way. Okay, I'm going to get off for tonight, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm really appreciative of you guys being here and being so interactive with me. And I'm just really grateful for this group and everything that we can talk about together. So one more time, if you guys are watching on YouTube and you want to join my 6-Figure Stylist Business Facebook group, you can do that at the link in the description box below. I'm going to go back and put it in right after this video is finished processing. Also, if you're struggling with building your clientele and you want to try out a new marketing method, I do have a client building system called Fully Booked. It's all done through your personal Facebook page and takes like 15 to 20 minutes a day. It's how I've completely built up my clientele since I've been living in South Florida. And I really want to share it with you guys. So if you guys are interested in that, head to, I almost had it, hairbykate.com. Check it out, and I will see you guys next Monday. I won't forget about you. I'll be back next Monday. All right, guys. See ya.